So, just to summarize, you said one of the biggest changes that you noticed were that interpreters were not, now, in your opinion, not really socializing as much as they did in the early years.
Right, right. I think that's my
Are
feeling.
there changes that you've noticed in just Wisconsin, RID,
Oh.
or the field of interpreting?
The quality of interpreters is different. And the different programs that are training the interpreters and specialization certificates, the licensure issue here in Wisconsin. For example, we have legal interpreters, that's specialty. What are the other ones? Well, medical, that type of focus, for example. I don't remember them all, but there seem to be many different specializations now. And I think that's good.
I was gonna ask you, is that a good thing?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's really improved the services that way. But like I said, the skill, and Wisconsin is very good in general. I have met many wonderful interpreters, and sometimes people will complain, and I will say, hey, I have lived in other states. The interpreters in Wisconsin are better.
They're a good walking advertisement. In those early years, as you remember, what were the members like? You remember the membership itself. Was it different? Were there mostly males, females, or mostly codas, or what was the membership that you remember?
Oh, well, what I remember the most, of course, mostly females, but also mostly codas and teachers of the deaf. Mostly those two categories. But I think they would get together often. And part of that is because there were less choices for people in terms of
We're
activities.
talking about getting together socially.
No, not just socially, but for meetings. Many people would show up. All the members would often come to a meeting. Not only just socialization, but meetings, etc. A variety of events. Most of the members would attend regularly.
So for the meetings itself, what was the structure of Wisconsin RID like at that time? The same as it is now?
Well, I'm not sure really about the structure at this time, but at that time there were officers, and I think we had regional reps, if I remember correctly. They were broken up into areas, and there were a lot of meetings in the past. I don't really know what's happening now. I'm not that involved at this time.
Remember?
In the past, I do remember a lot of meetings. There would be workshops or trainings. You would see many of the members attend. For some people, there were not that many special trainings, so it'd be a reason to come together. That's how I remember it. I remember the first training, the first formal training were those summer workshops at UWM. Before that, I don't think there were any formal trainings.
So you're remembering that there were few opportunities.
That's exactly. There were few options for people. I think that's one of the reasons the attendance was higher. So many people came. They didn't have other options.